So I'm guessing that you clicked this video because you want to learn copywriting and actually get clients with this skill. So today I'll be sharing what actually copywriting is and how can you actually practice it so you can get better and better in this craft. Have you ever experienced this, that you're roaming in an airport and suddenly an ad catches your attention and then you stop and pay attention to it? All those big ads that you see in the airport, they're all just a part of copywriting. You might think those are ads, but what does actually go in an ad? The things that you see on the website, the ads that you see on the big board, and the emails that you get from the company. Copywriting is everywhere. Copywriting is the art of using words to persuade or motivate people to take action, whether it's clicking on a link, making a purchase, or just simply engaging with your content. You must understand this, that copywriting is just not putting words together. It's the art of language to inspire action. So where actually copywriting is used? Well, it is used in many things, but here are some common things where copywriting is mostly used. Well, copywriting is used in ads, copywriting is used in email, like email marketing to be specified, like writing such emails that persuade people to take action, like let's say that you write an email that brings sales to a business. That's a high ROI for the business, and that's how copywriting is actually used. Not just ads and emails, it is used to make video scripts, it is used to make social media posts, it is used to make sales pages and funnels, it is used in e-commerce products. There are so many different uses of copywriting, and it is such a valuable skill that you should learn. So now you know how copywriting works and where it is used, but the question is still there. How do you develop the skill of copywriting and how do you actually practice it to get better and better? So I'm going to share with you a framework that I'm using to learn copywriting. So let's dive into it. So let's go a step back and learn the basics of persuasion and marketing. Because we are basically selling something but with words. And start by understanding the audience. See, now when you're writing something, let's say for example an email, and you don't understand your audience properly at the first place. So how are you going to actually write the hook? How are you going to catch people's attention at the first place? For starters, you can start with the AIDA method, which stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. This is a popular framework which is used in copywriting. So after understanding the basics of persuasion and marketing and actually understanding your audience, let's move to the second step, which is to study good copy. It will be tough just to sit with a pen and a paper and just out of the blue you just get ideas to write your email. So what can you actually do? The best way is you can study the good copies. Simply go on social media, go on Instagram, go on YouTube, and just scroll through the post and just check what actually grabs your interest and then analyze it. When you're reading the copy, look for the headlines, look how they caught your attention, look how they are highlighting the product, the problem, and the solution that they're getting to that product. What are the values of those products? And the most important thing is how do they form their CTA, the call to action, like how do they get a prospect from the email page, from the copy to actually get a purchase or engage with the content. Just look at some great copies, get inspired by those great copies, study them thoroughly, and let's move to the last step. The last and the most important step in this process is to actually start practicing the copy by yourself. But how do you actually do it? Well, I call this the give it your own vibe practice. So what you need to do is you need to take an ad, a product description, or a social media post from popular brands, and then just try to rephrase it by your own words. Like you can make it shorter, you can make it more engaging. You just try to make it more and more better from your point of view. If you would get that copy, what would you do as a copywriter to make it more and more better? Just try to give it your vibe. After that, you can actually start practicing the headlines. So what you can do is you can just take a single product and try to come up with 10 to 15 different headlines for it, which can be more creative, which can be more attention grabbing, whatever it is that makes the copy better. And then just start to get some feedback from, the best place is actually ChatGPT. You can just insert your copy to ChatGPT and ask it for feedback. It will definitely give you some best of the best feedback. Then you can ask your friends, your family members, or you can just post it online. Maybe people will tell you, you can post it on Reddit and all those stuff. So now you know what copywriting is and how to actually get started with it so you can get better. But you know what's actually more important than that? Consistency. Set a daily goal, like I'm going to write 5 emails every single day without fail. or anything, but just make sure that you need to be consistent with this process. Remember that consistency is the key here. The more you write, the more you'll get better at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, just start it. Don't overthink on it. Just start writing your first copy, publish it, look it, review it, and make sure you be consistent at it. Stay happy.